Hi everyone and welcome. This is part 1 of a 2-part adventure. So I would highly recommend that you also watch part 2 as there is a lot to see in Southwold. So in part 1 we'll take a little walk up to the town centre, check out the little market area, and then we'll head up the coast. We'll check out the Cannon Hill, then we'll head all the way over to where the Alfred Corrie Lifeboat Museum is and the Cromer Lifeboat Shed. Yes, that's right, I did say Cromer because the lifeboat shed was moved from Cromer down here to Southwold. So I hope you enjoy it everyone, and I'll speak at the end. Thank you. So this is the marketplace, and here we have a market on each Monday and Thursday. In the centre is the town pump, cast iron construction from 1873. The casting shows herrings and the crown and cross arrows of St Edmund. On the seaward side of the marketplace, the cells of a former town gaol water use by storage by the greengrocers. We need the town hall, which is there for this one. Oh, marks the Great Fire of Southwold. 1659, on the greens of the town lines the sites of many houses and workshops, then destroyed. Okay, we have got to go that way, guys. So there's a tale here from South Green. Mr. Arthur Slater, CBE, claimed to have seen a ghost. No ordinary ghost crossing the South Green, but a phantom bush which has sprung up from nowhere. I was startled to see between me and the houses what appeared to be a leafless thorn hedge, waist high and covered in raindrops, he told the local newspaper. I knew very well that there was no hedge there. I looked to see if something was casting a shadow, but there was nothing except a second hedge running parallel to the first. I hit the hedge with my walking stick and felt it give way slightly, but when I touched it with my hand I felt nothing, and when I looked next the hedge had gone. Very strange indeed. Some very interesting architecture here in Southwold. Yeah, Primrose Alley. So this place is called Gun Hill, for obvious reasons. The guns of Gun Hill were last fired in 1842 to celebrate the birthday of the Prince of Wales, but with tragic results. While reloading the #1 gun, there was a misfire. A soldier called James Martin looked down the muzzle and the delayed explosion blew his head clean off. It has been said that the headless ghost walks around Gun Hill and refuses to leave his post. Now that is a very strange ghost story indeed. But yeah, this is Gun Hill. So this is interesting, guys. I mean, these are all the original cannons, but they've all been rebuilt. Well, I think some of them have been rebuilt. This one definitely has. It was rebuilt in 2019. But yeah, very interesting. So I'll give you a bit more information about these guns here on Gun Hill. So these are 6 18-pounder cannons to commemorate the Battle of Sole Bay fought in 1672 between the English and French fleets on one side and the Dutch on the other. The battle was very bloody and many bodies were washed ashore. During World War One, it is widely thought that the cannons were one reason why this part of the coast was bombarded by the German fleet. In World War Two, the cannons were prudently removed and then put back once the war was over. And then we've got a mast which is placed over here as well. So in this area, two local men were out for a walk, watched a beautiful woman pass them by and disappear around the corner. Curious to know the identity of the strange woman, they followed her to the harbour, where they found a capsized boat. The quick thinking of the two locals managed to save a sailor from drowning. The woman, however, had totally vanished, and the ghost has been seen a few other times, always with a shawl over her head. So I've just found this interesting little sculpture referencing the salt works. Sea salt was manufactured in Southwold from at least 1660 and probably long before. So I'll let you read that, folks. It's interesting. Of course, when you're walking around this, it's a salt pot. That is really cool. So a lot of these in Southwold are actually for rent, and they're all stilted. Obviously floods along here. It's the same with a lot of them. This is for rent, look. You can rent this through Suffolk Secrets. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Right, folks, we're down near Harbour Quay West now, and I'll show you these beach huts here. The sea's just behind that little sandbank. Got yourselves a nice little pink beach hut. Or house. I think it's a house, isn't it? I don't think these are beach huts. And then we have Southwold campsite. Right at the quay. Oh, see lifeboat in here, guys. Hey, camera's not really going to pick it up. It's got 215 brake horsepower, 4-stroke motors. Well, it's 115, so I don't think the 115 brake horsepower. And this is the crew. So this lifeboat is the Alfred Corrie lifeboat. It's now 129 years old. It was built in 1893 and it's Southwold #1 lifeboat. It was Southwold's lifeboat for 25 years from 1893 until 1918, which during this period she was launched 41 times and she saved 47 lives. The Alfred Corrie is a charitable trust, and I would highly recommend you visit and have a walk around. Donations are welcome, and I would highly encourage it. The staff there are very knowledgeable. And this, as you can see, is the lifeboat shed. This is the Cromer lifeboat shed. So there's a lot of history about this, and it was originally built RNLI in 1923. It was the first of its kind, oak and pitch pine beams. And we're going to end it there, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. We really did enjoy this walk around. It's a fantastic place, and I would please highly encourage you to watch part 2. In part 2, we're going to take a walk back up to Southwold town. We're going to have some chips, so you get to see us eating them. We'll check out the beach huts. There's some amazing beach huts there. And we're going to have a walk onto the pier. The pier is absolutely fascinating. It's got such an amazing arcade there. It's unreal. I may even have to share that in a separate video. Checking out the brewery. And then we'll be heading back to the car only after checking out the church. So it is absolutely packed. There's going to be a lot to see in part 2. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're new here, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. That would be amazing. Thank you very much for watching and taking the time to listen to this. Thank you and goodbye.